Hello everyone, welcome back to Rose Labrina. For those who just found this video and new to my channel, please do subscribe and like my contents. This is the SemiShira version of Omegaverse AU, and it's heavily inspired with the manga titled Kashikomaru Mashita Destiny. Thank you for all your support on this channel. I'm sending all my love to my subscribers by making lots of videos to appreciate your support and love. Just for disclaimer, I only own the idea and story of this video. Haikyuu and the characters belong to the author. Also the songs, the image, and the video background are not mine. Almost more than a half of my viewers are not subscribed yet, so make sure you hit the subscribe button and the bell icon to get notification from my channel. And now, please enjoy the story. I hope you like it and continue to give your love on the channel.
Notes: the Omegaverse might be different because some of them are purely my idea. Please don't get confused. And also, this video is highly inspired by a manga titled Kashikomaru Mashita Destiny. In Alpha Omega Dynamics, there's a beta. The kind of people who live without having the need to mate. They could just live normally with their lover and secure their bond through marriage. Shirabu was one of those beta who think very rational, like a beta should, he said. He's happy with what he is, it's his identity after all. And he truly thanked God for not having a painful heat, like he often saw Tendao, who suddenly had a heat during practice. But sometimes he hated it, the beta body he had. Especially when he saw Shijima and Tendao after the red-haired man's heat. He eyed the mark on Tendao's neck and couldn't help but to feel jealous. "Oi, you're staring too much, it's rude you know." Shirabu rolled his eyes as he heard the man's voice. "I am not, and you should stop bothering me every single time. Tsenhu brat. Give respect to your senpai." Shirabu gave him a smug face. "What? Are you going to make me submit to you, like what Alpha usually do?" "That again. I said stop comparing me with those JRKs." Shirabu scoffed and walked away, distancing himself from the man. He's not a racist, nor he hated Alpha. In fact, he respected some of them, like a Shijima. But sometimes the fact that most Alpha he knew always looked down on him made him mad. And the way Semi seemed to always bother him didn't sit well with him. Who does he think he is? What a noisy man. He sneaked a glance toward Semi. The third years were supposed to stop their club activity, but they somehow still went to the gym to monitor the underclassmen. Semi was a typical Alpha, hot-blooded and blunt. But he's also warm and gentle, especially towards his dearest ones. And Shirabu knew he's not going to be one of those who got lucky to be on Semi's gentle side. Not with their personality which crashed every time. "Why the long face, senpai?" Shirabu clicked his tongue in annoyance, then shook his head as he saw his cowhide was getting confused. "Nothing, go back to practice." "Then please toss to me, senpai. Can't you get others to toss?" "Your toss is the best, senpai." Shirabu blushed, then scratched his neck awkwardly. "Alright, but you mustn't complain." Shirabu complied with tossing the ball to Gosheki, earning a look from Semi, who was watching him across the court. Semi had been looking out for Shirabu ever since the man joined the club. Even though he's a year younger, he liked the fact that Shirabu didn't seem to blindly bow down to anyone. He only followed the one he truly respected, ignoring all the stereotypes of genders. Ever since he presented as an Alpha, Semi found the people who seen him based on his gender alone annoying. All the hard works he had suddenly got claimed as his talent as an Alpha. It's like saying if he wasn't one, then he wouldn't be as talented. That's why, having a beta like Shirabu, who earned his place as the team official setter, made him felt boiled inside from excitement. Not just about that, he somehow got intrigued with the man's calm and observant personality. But he didn't succeed on getting the man's attention, as Shirabu kept avoiding him except when it's necessary. Semi. Are you stalking Shirabu again?" Semi jolted and blushed at Tendao's words. "I'm not stalking him, I just make sure he practice properly." Tendao only hummed, watching Shirabu and Semi with interested eyes. "Aren't you going to confess? You're wasting time, you know." "I know. But you know how he is, he's only tame outside the club. Somehow he really hates being near me when I'm at the gym." "Who?" "But look, he's fine talking with Gosheki." Semi flickered his gaze towards the two men, who were talking happily. He could see Shirabu's reddened cheeks and Gosheki's wide smile. It's a concerning fact for him, as all he got was a scowl and cold words. "As I said, he only hates me when I'm at the gym. We're going out just fine when it's not about volleyball." "I see. Then your progress is going smoothly, HM?" Semi sighed and crossed his hands. "I can't say for sure, but we went on some dates, and he seemed happy." About his feelings? I don't know, I haven't confessed to. What? Why not? You guys obviously have feelings for each other. You should have told him quickly. Before he get together with Goshiki. Semi's eyes widened in anger as he pictured the man he loved together with other man. Semi. Control your scent, it's getting heavy here. Right, sorry. You should go before my scent sticks to you. I'm going to be killed by a Shijima. It's fine Semi. More importantly, don't forget to tell him before it's too late, okay? See you. Semi sighed as he turned to the man, who caught his attention. I wonder if he will accept me. Time skip. What did you say? Shirabu stared at the spiky-haired man in disbelief, his mouth opening and closing rapidly as he's too stunned. Will you go out with me? Are you serious? I am. Shirabu looked away, knitting his eyebrows, then closed his eyes. Sorry. I can't. Semi bit his inner lips and tried to smile. He ruffled the man's hair, who jerked in surprise, because he thought Semi would get mad. I understand, but my offer stands still. See you at the park tomorrow. Shirabu watched the man's back until Semi was completely out of sight. He crouched down with blushing face. Oh my god, did he just confess? So he likes me. Is he dumb or something? Why would he confess to someone like me? Shirabu sighed, leaning his head on his arms. Even though he couldn't believe what just happened, he fully knew why he rejected Semi. It's because of his insecurity. He knew that a man like Semi should have been with an Omega, who could satisfy him during his rut. He's not that capable of accompanying the man. In fact, he's scared. He had been thinking that it's a waste for an alpha to be with him, a mere beta. Because the society had been seeing an alpha as the superior gene, so it's better to be with Omega, who could give birth. Shirabu knew it's hard for a beta male like him to get pregnant. The last reason was because they couldn't mate properly. A beta couldn't form a bond mark, so Shirabu was scared that Semi would someday stop loving him because he found an Omega who smelled enticing and accidentally bite them. Not that he didn't believe in Semi, but he knew it's hard for Alpha to resist Omega's scent, especially during heat. How could he still ask me on a date, idiot? What should I do when we met? Time skip. You got rejected Semi. Shut up Tendu. Shirabu rolled his eyes in annoyance. Telling the couple a Shijima and Tendao didn't prove to be useful. Seriously, I thought it's obvious that he likes you. Well, he rejected me, and that's the fact. Will you give up on him? Semi snorted at a Shijima's question. Hell nah, I'll definitely make him fall hard for me. That's my Semi. I'm sure he will fall for your charm one day. Excuse me, I am charming enough. But well, thanks, I hope we won't be awkward tomorrow. Oh, you have a date again tomorrow? Good luck. Suddenly Semi's phone rang. He looked at it and saw a message from Shirabu. Sorry, I can't go tomorrow, was what on his screen phone. Looks like he's uncomfortable with you already by turning down the date. SHT, I thought we're going to be just fine. Semi clicked his tongue, then gulped down his water madly. Suddenly Tendao got a message too from Shirabu. The red-haired boy gasped, then looked up to Semi. Semi. I think I know why he turned you down. He said he's going out with Goshiki. Brag. Semi slammed the table in disbelief. He's truly hurt. He almost left the table when a Shijima pulled his arm. Calm down, don't go to him if you're still angry, you'll hurt him. He took a deep breath and nodded. Yeah, thanks, I almost lost my control. Thanks for the info, see you guys. He dashed to the gymnasium, hoping to find Shirabu there, but it's empty. Semi ran again to the dormitory. He instantly went to the younger man's room. His roommate told him he's out with Goshiki. That made Semi ran again to the park. He finally found them. When he's about to call Shirabu, he stopped as he saw Goshiki hug the man. Thank you for not rejecting me. Semi couldn't believe it. Shirabu rejected him, but he accepted Goshiki. So he liked Goshiki? After Goshiki left, Semi headed to the man, who was sitting at the bench. What is it, Goshiki? I thought you left, Semi. So now you're with Goshiki, huh? Should I say, congratulations? What are you talking? Moreover, what are you doing here? Can't I talk with you? So now you're off limit, huh? Well, I guess now I won't have to ask why you rejected me yesterday. Shirabu didn't reply, confirming what Semi thought. I get it, I won't bother you again. Wait. Shirabu grabbed the man's arm out of reflect. Even he was shocked when he saw Semi stopped, but still not facing him. Why do you look so angry? What's wrong? You, of all people, dare to ask me that? Shirabu flinched at Semi's tone, because he unconsciously let out a growl. This made Semi look away. I shouldn't scare him. Is it because I rejected you? Semi still didn't answer, then he sighed as he tried to control his expression. Anyway, why did you reject me? Do you like Goshiki? Shirabu's breath hitched. He looked down as he couldn't answer the question. There's no way he would answer something like, "You're better with an Omega. Don't waste your time with me." It sounded very petty. You should search for a better person. Seh. But I like you. Semi grabbed Shirabu's shoulders, gritting his teeth as he couldn't mask his hurt face. Shirabu blushed at the confession. It's the third time Semi told him that he liked him. But I know you like Goshiki. So that's it, right? What? There's no way I would like him. He's with anyway. I don't like him. You just accepted him earlier. Doesn't that mean you're a couple now? What are you joking with me? He's just asking for my opinion and stuff. He's not confessing. They both went silent at the awkward misunderstanding. Are you perhaps jealous? Like hell I am. Oh, then what's the problem? Fine. I'm jealous, okay? You reject me and turn down my offer to date tomorrow. How possibly couldn't I be more than mad? Both men blushed furiously. Say, I thought you don't hate to be with me? Am I the only one thinking that we're close? No, you're not wrong. I do think that we're close. Then, I've told you. You should find a better man to be with. Listen here, I'm just a beta. I possibly couldn't produce an heir. Sooner or later, your parents would force you to mate with an Omega. Why were you thinking like that? My parents are very supportive for my future mate. It doesn't have to be an Omega, because I'm an Alpha. Then what are you going to do on your own? I don't think I could be a good company. So what? I can take care of it myself. I won't force you. I just want you to be my mate. I don't care about your gender. Isn't it enough that I want you to marry me? What marriage? But I still want to be a doctor. I'll wait. No matter how long it is. I'll support you until you become a doctor. Even if you often leave the house for your job. But I can't, it's not fair for you. You'll get attracted to another Omega, believe me. Semi grabbed both of Shirabu's arms, forcing the man to look at him in the eyes. I won't have eyes for others. I'll take a suppressant too if you want me to. Won't you believe me? That I only like you. An alpha taking a suppressant wasn't common. It's usually taken to prevent the alpha from smelling an Omega's scent. Don't say that, it might harm your body. I'm just a beta, you don't have to go that far. But what else should I do to make you believe me? Shirabu, I know you're a beta, so what? I only want you, you're the only one I want. Semi started tearing up, shocking Shirabu, who quickly cupped the man's cheeks. You're my only comfort, my home. Why won't you be with me? Semi. Semi hugged the man tightly. If you don't like me, just say it, don't give me mixed signal. Just say you hate me. Then I'll go. Shirabu cleared his throat, feeling his eyes burned as his mouth trembled. He couldn't, his heart betrayed him when he tried to say the words. He loved the man so much that it hurt him to see Semi broke down like this. Sorry. Semi stilled, closing his eyes, getting ready to let go. But then Shirabu hugged him back, tighter than before. I love you too, so much. But I'm not going to be a good pair for you. I'm not cute or gentle. I'm not. Semi kissed him suddenly, stopping Shirabu from degrading himself any further. Stop, you're perfect and beautiful. More importantly, you're the only one for me. So don't say something like that again. I love you, Shirabu, please don't reject me again. Shirabu kissed the man in the cheeks, then smiled gently. Promise me you won't be disappointed or search for another. I promise. I'm not done talking, well whatever. He bumped their forehead while giggling. Please take care of me. Time skip. Huff, Ken, Drew. Step away. Shirabu scoffed as he helped the man walk inside his dorm room. He quickly pushed the man inside the bathroom and turned on the shower. Stop that, don't bite your arm anymore. Shirabu knitted his eyebrows, frowning at Semi's bloody arms because the man bit them. Earlier, his classmate suddenly presented as an Omega in the middle of the class. Semi sat right behind the girl, that's why he was very affected with the scent. Because he's trying to control himself, he bit his arms until it bled to clear his mind. It's going to sting a bit, bite this towel, not your arms. Shirabu gently took care of the wound, not caring he's getting drenched in the shower too. Alright, do you want a shower first or, oof? Semi pulled the man, and now they're totally wet under the shower. Ida? What's wrong? Stay still. Your scent calmed me down. I don't have a scent. Do you forget that I'm a beta? You have, I can't explain it, but it's very refreshing. You smelled like home. Shirabu blushed, he buried his head on Semi's neck, because he's embarrassed to hear that. He scoffed, patting the man's back as a sign to get up. You're going to make us both sick. Your wound need to be taken care, come on. 5 minutes, please. Until the scent completely disappear. Shirabu sighed, getting comfortable at the man's warmth. Did I prove myself enough? What do you mean, oh? Shirabu chuckled, finding his boyfriend to be so adorable. Semi kept trying to prove himself in every chance he got. Even he went as far to make an appointment to prescribe a suppressant, although intercepted by Shirabu. I wasn't that affected, she smelled horrible for me. It made me sick. Okay, Mr. Alpha, I believe you. Semi pouted, making Shirabu giggle, and showered him with kisses. It's truly hard for an alpha to resist the scent of an omega, mostly even got their rut because of it. The only thing which could keep Semi sane was his willpower and love for Shirabu. Thank you, you're doing so well. Shirabu kissed the man, smiling as he united their mouths together. Semi smirked, he tugged the man's shirt mischievously. Don't you think this position is a bit too suggestive? Hugh, don't joke around. Semi pinned his boyfriend on the wall. I'm still affected by the scent after all. Get ready, I'm dizzy from your scent, take care of this too. Eng.
That's all for this video. Don't forget to turn on the notification on my channel for the next video. Please subscribe and like the video if you haven't done it yet. See you in the next video.